My biggest takeaway from the academy was to learn to advocate for myself. So it was either through building my personal brand, building my network, and really looking inward and seeing what works for me and the tools that I learned within this academy, using those to see how I can work through the challenges and also continue to build on advocating myself. How has my leadership changed, leadership or mindset changed since participating? So essentially, one of the things is, from my mindset perspective, what changed was not to short sell myself, not to be hard on myself, of the capabilities I have and the experiences I've had in my career, and sort of use that and sort of sell myself and not be negative on like, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that, but really to just sort of flip that narrative and sort of make sure that people hear what I'm capable of. In terms of leading, it's also, same thing, advocating for my team as well. Leading inclusively, asking more questions about the people that work on my team, not just about the work that they're doing on a day-to-day basis, but who are they? What's their aspirations? Why are they here? What motivates them? Right. And then using that to work through making sure that I'm leading, and leading them in the direction that aligns with both of us as well. A particular session, tool, or concept that stood out for me, there were quite a few, but a couple of them that come to my mind. One of them is creating your brand. You're creating your message about your brand. So worked through that, and it takes some time to really just sit and think about what is it that you want, what is it that you are, and then creating, well-defined message about who you are. And then the other one was creating that networking map. You don't realize as you're working on day to day on all your projects and things like that, sometimes you don't actually sit and pay attention to who is your network. And when that time comes, when you're, looking for that promotion or looking to move forward, you realize that all you've really done is work and nobody is really advocating for you. So creating that network map was really helpful because it made me realize who are the people that I work with and that I'm surrounded with, and who am I actually talking to on a regular basis and working through it. So when I created that network map, I was able to see where my gaps are, and since then working on it slowly to close that gap. How would I describe this experience to someone considering joining? Is one of the things I would say is you'll really learn a lot about your own leadership style as you're doing the different assessments, as you're talking in the meetings, and then in the discussions that you're going through in this academy. And then you'll also take away a lot of the tools. So in every session, you're gonna come back with tools, and then you're gonna work through them, and it's almost like an exercise that you have to do on yourself. Through that, you learn about yourself, but also things that you can take forward. And so I learned how to be a more effective leader based on the style I had realized, and then understand what tools I can use to get through the obstacles and move forward. And then, you'll also have a place where you can share your experiences and also learn from each other. You'll realize as you're going through the academy and the sessions and all the tools you're learning that you're not the only one dealing with the various obstacles at work. Everybody has similar or has been through similar experiences, through the experiences that they've shared of how they've gotten over the obstacles. Or you'll learn about things that you shouldn't do. So I think that was one of the highlights for me, was just to realize that, okay, it's not just me, and you're there for a reason. You're there to figure out how to navigate through the various pieces and obstacles at work.